Did you know that commercial coffee is not traceable and you can never really know where it's coming from? With commercial coffees, coffee roasters don't really have a way of knowing how much the coffee farmers received, because this information is known only by the middlemen, such as cooperatives, exporters, dry mill, importers, etc.
With commercial coffees, coffee from all type of qualities and regions are blended into huge lots. And it doesn't matter if one producer did a great job and the other one did not. They both get combined and sell to the market at the market price, making it impossible to know where is the exact origin of the final product.
As a consequence, the coffee farmers have to sell their coffee to the market at commodity prices. Therefore, their efforts towards quality are not recognized or valued in terms of price. Take, for example, two coffee farmers, neighbors in the same village. One of them picks only the ripe coffee cherries and ferments the coffee very carefully, making sure not to over-ferment it, and then dries it carefully under the sun. All of his efforts make for an amazing cup of coffee, sweet and complex, free of defects.
His neighbor, on the other hand, does not care if the coffee isn't completely ripe. He ferments his coffee correctly, but once he washes it, he lets it in a tank for a day or two, and then he dries it in a mechanical dryer at higher than desired temperatures. Physically, his coffee may look okay, but in the cup, the quality is very low.
At the end, both of these farmers will sell their coffee to the same location in the same town, and both coffees will be put into a mixer to be combined with coffees from everybody else in the village, and with coffees from other villages, towns, and even regions.
Good coffees mixed with bad ones in order to get an average product that can eventually be sold at market rates.
On the other hand, we have direct trade coffee. Direct trade coffee is known as the way in which coffee roasters purchase and receive their coffees directly from the coffee producers. But in reality, it is not as simple as that. It works quite differently, and let us explain why.
Coffee trading will always need middlemen.
This is because most coffee farmers are not in the capacity to haul and export their own coffees,
And much less wait for payments.
as an alternative for these small coffee producers.
We understand direct trade taking into account the need for certain middlemen. Direct trade promotes traceability. This allows coffee roasters to know exactly where their coffee comes from.
And ensures that the coffee farmers are paid based on their efforts towards high quality coffees. In this scenario, coffee roasters have access to the coffee producers and also to information such as how much the coffee farmer received for that coffee.
And they can even pay extra or directly support the farm with certain projects if they so desire. This is a fairer way to recognize and compensate the coffee farmers' work.
Since the coffees from very detail-oriented, disciplined coffee farmers are not combined with those of coffee producers that don't pay as much attention or that don't care as much about quality.
We know coffee trading will always need middlemen to transform the coffee when needed and take care of the logistics process as well as the financial risk of the transaction. However, it is important to note that all of the middlemen involved should be adding value to the product so that the price set for each of them, including the farmer, is fair.
So, next time you're drinking a cup of coffee, think of the producer that grew that coffee and the efforts behind that cup. And ask yourself whether it will be possible that you can get access to that producer somehow or connect with them. If the answer is yes, then you're certainly drinking direct trade coffee. Cheers!